So, of course, Deku is afraid, because whoever pictured the future being like this? Hero society is in tatters, villains run the streets freely, and he was also given a personal promise by All For One himself, basically saying that he's going to do everything in his power to take that quirk from him, and he doesn't care who he hurts, whether it be his friends, other heroes, whomever stands next to him, it's all fair game. And this is exactly why Deku, right now, above anything, he needs someone to come save him from his fear. Welcome back to the Red Stool, and today we're talking about My Hero Academia chapter 320, Deku versus Class 1A. Picking up where we left off last week, Deku, he wants nothing to do with his classmates right now. He wants to be as far away from them as possible. So, of course, the minute he sees all of them gathered to confront him and basically tell him, hey, you need to come back to school, he immediately goes into flight mode, starting this fight/heated conversation with all of his classmates about how, listen, you need to come back to UA. The principal says it's okay. You'll be safe there. You'll be fine. But Deku, he wants no parts of this conversation/fight. So he's mainly trying to escape and evade. But his classmates, they're not just letting him get away, which is nice. And they're all telling him, hey, these are the experiences that we've had and these bonds that we made over these past years, whether it be weathering the entrance exams, dealing with the attack from the villains on multiple occasions, plus getting our licenses together. We've all done this as a class. You've impacted all of our lives, and we've impacted yours as well. So you can't just up and leave and say, I'm fine, don't worry about me, just leave me alone. No, that's not okay. You're not all right. One, you need to rest. You've been fighting nonstop since you've gotten out of the hospital, and you were one of the people that were most injured. It's great that, now you have a better mastery of your quirk and you can do more, but you're running yourself ragged. Just look at you. Like, you don't even look the same anymore, as Bakugo mentioned. But Deku, he just keeps trying to push past so many of his classmates, and it's just because of this fear that he has. It's that threat from All For One. It struck him on such a deep and personal level because he already feels guilty about Bakugo being hurt, Eraserhead being hurt, and just so many heroes losing their lives during that failed raid. And he's trying to bear the responsibility of that all on his own. And unfortunately, he probably can't see it through the current situation that he's in, and with, his body just being in fight or flight mode. But right now, honestly, he is being a little selfish because everyone's actions, it wasn't just for you. Yes, you were a benefactor of all their actions in the raid and in the fights and throughout the entire battle, but it's also their duty, their responsibility, what everyone signed up for when they decided to become a hero. So it's not on you to take that from them and say, hey, no, I need to do this all on my own. That's not how Hero Society is built. It's, Hero Society. That's a group of people. We need to come together, and that's how we'll be stronger, by standing up against this threat together. You can't just go in there and fight All For One and Shigaraki on your own. You're outnumbered. You need to work with us as a unit. And it's amazing to see all of the kids and how they all have their each own strong arguments and individual moments with Deku to say, hey, remember this experience, how you helped me with my notes and how you helped me overcome certain obstacles I was going with, or when we helped you learn how to use more of your quirks as they started to develop. Like, we're better as a unit. We're class 1A through and through, and we're not going to let you go. We're going to take you back to school where you belong. This isn't you, and this isn't what you need to be doing. I guess that's just part of Horikoshi's just masterful writing, because it's all emotionally motivated, and it all touches on so many different notes. Like, they really have gone through so much together and become this close unit. So Deku trying to split from them, it all shows in his writing, and just him building up each and every character and giving them their own unique experiences and motives, and how they all come together for the same goal, just makes the story that much richer. So when we end up in situations like this, everyone has a compelling argument. Everybody has a lot of emotional weight invested in this. And even Froppy, look at her at the end of the chapter when, originally when they wanted to run off and go find Bakugo, she was completely against, saying to the class, like, hey, you shouldn't go and take things into your own hands. That's not right. That's almost villainous. And now looking at Deku and her just saying to him, listen, like, this isn't your burden to bear alone. We all have to do this, and we're not letting you go. You're coming back to UA. Plus, I'm not going to lie, a lot of the new special moves in this chapter were amazing. We got newer ones from Bakugo, his new landmine attack. Plus, there's Tail Tornado, Ragnarok, Womb. It was a great chapter action-wise. And honestly, I can't wait to see the colored versions. Plus, maybe a few years from now when it gets animated, that's also going to be great. But just this conflict, the way it's been building up over the past months, it's amazing. And each chapter, it just keeps adding to that. But I honestly think in the next chapter, that's when we're going to get, Ida and Ochako, and they're going to be able to break through to Deku more, because he definitely has to stop being selfish. Right now, he's being selfish, and it's not fair to the other kids. Or, I know I was saying this last week where, we know right now somewhere that Stain is having some sort of conversation with All Might about whatever. But if somebody like him was to show up and actually chastise Deku into saying, is this what a hero would do? Would a hero abandon his friends and cause them this much grief? You claim you're helping them, but look how much you've hurt them. This isn't, I thought you weren't a fake. And maybe something like that could be what snaps Deku back from, like, okay, maybe I am wrong, and maybe I need to reassess this. Or, crazy enough, what if his mom actually followed him out here into this fray, and that's the final linchpin? There's a lot of options going forward. Now, I don't think this is like a real fight between Deku and 1A. I would think more of it as like a sparring match, and just Horikoshi showing us that, hey, Deku hasn't been the only one who's been evolving and getting stronger, after the raid. The other kids, they have new special moves, they have new techniques, and they're ready to save Hero Society. And I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Class 1A, Class 1B, of course, the other schools, Ketsubisu Academy. They're all going to come together, and all these kids seeing this, this destruction of Hero Society is going to make them better heroes, and they're going to be at the core of what actually saves Hero Society, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Please like, subscribe. I'm also on TikTok. If you guys, I also make content there too. If you guys want to just see some funny things, I've got plenty of My Hero Academia memes. So check me out there at Dat Boy Best Boy. So thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.